This is where the delegates from 7 African countries unveiled their initiative to end the war in Ukraine. 24 hours after meeting Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv, they traveled to Saint Petersburg, hoping to convince President Vladimir Putin to accept their peace plan.
I want to emphasize once again, we are open to a constructive dialogue with everyone who wants to establish peace on the principles of justice and taking into account the legitimate interests of the parties.
The African delegation is offering a detailed initiative, starting with de-escalation and ending with negotiations.
We are here to communicate a very clear message that we would like this war to be ended. We say so because this war is having a negative impact on the African continent and indeed on many other countries around the world. As a continent, we are being negatively affected in terms of our economies.
Critics doubt whether the African initiative can work, saying it lacks both the leverage and weight to push forward a solution. Others see it as a step in the right direction.
A real settlement on this issue can begin only if there's a clear winner on the ground, or there's a deadlock. Only in this case can we talk about a third path. And here, the African initiative will have a huge cumulative effect. All the previous initiatives, the Chinese, the African, and the Brazilian, all can together at a certain stage form the basis of a settlement.
Till then, attempts are expected to continue to bring both sides to the table. It's very rare that African leaders offer the mediation to solve such a multi-layered global crisis. But the war in Ukraine is having a major impact on the continent, especially with the threat it's posing to food supplies. And some are optimistic that even if the peace plan doesn't go through, its ideas could have a positive impact on the conflict. Ali Hashem, Jazeera, Moscow.
A new 3-day ceasefire has begun in Sudan.